it now starts to have meaning when I create my first assignment. So under Action, and again, this looks slightly different on a full screen, I can click Add Assignment. I have to have a title for this. I can have a full description if I want. I'm not going to do that now. Here's where I select an assignment type. And you can see this is the full list. And you're sitting there going, why did I bother choosing only 5 of these items when I get to see the whole list here? The reason being is that onCampus puts a GB beside the ones you have chosen to have part of your gradebook. These are the assignment types that will actually give marks. You still have access to everything else. They can be formative. So these are not going to count into your marks. GB means you've got it set up in your gradebook. They count. No GB means they're not in your gradebook. I might actually have my sample quiz be part of their math portfolio. I could have links for this assignment if I wanted. Do I want to use a rubric? Personally, I think rubrics are pretty cool. Totally up to you. I would suggest you have an abbreviation. Otherwise, the top across your gradebook gets to be pretty long as the full title gets shown. Maximum points of 5. It's a factor of 1. Add to cumulative grade. Well, it won't add to the cumulative grade because I chose portfolio, which is not in my gradebook, but that's okay. I'm going to leave that alone. And publish the grade. Publishing means show the student. No file submission allowed. This is up to you. Do you want them to submit files on campus? Do you like them to email them to you? Or are you more of a PowerSchool haiku kind of a person when it comes to submitting files? This bottom section is new. It's a big change from FA Web because we actually do have to give it an assigned date. The reason for this is it actually shows on the calendar the time span the students had to do the work. So if I would like the parents to know they've had 2 weeks to do this, I would certainly want them to know when the assigned date was. So I'm going to leave the assigned date as now. What's kind of cool here, the calendar shows the days that I actually see that class. So you can see that it's not scheduled for that day. It is scheduled for this day. So I'm going to choose for them to hand it in on a day that I see them. I can publish it now, or I can choose to publish on the assigned date. So if I am working ahead, I can actually say, publish it on the date that it's going to be assigned, or just not publish it now, and then I'd have to rely on my memory to go in and publish it later. Personally, I'm thinking publishing it on the assigned date is a good idea. I'm going to save and add another assignment maybe. For this purpose, I'm just going to save. There is my sample quiz. As an introduction, that is how you're going to set up your gradebook and you're going to set up an assignment. The best way to learn this stuff is to practice. So I highly encourage everyone to go and set up the gradebook for at least 1, if not 2 of your classes, and within each gradebook, set up a couple of different assignments. If you have any questions about how to do this or on-campus on-record gradebook in general, please don't hesitate to follow up with Arthur or I. And as always, have a great day.